Hey, don't keep secrets from me.
What all of a sudden?
When we exchanged numbers, I made it clear, didn't I? I'm the one who runs things around here among the moms. I'm the boss mom.
Uh-huh.
If you get on my bad side, you're not going to last long here.
I see. But I'm not hiding anything from you.
Don't play dumb with me. Your husband is quite the catch, isn't he?
Excuse me?
Why didn't you tell me? Sharing information is the key to friendships, you know.
What's with these strange rules?
It's the rule that all information goes through me, the boss mom.
Well, I just moved here last month, so I wasn't aware of these unspoken rules.
And that's exactly why newcomers are always a challenge. First off, I need to know your husband's job, his income, and your family details. Oh, and his hobbies and favorite foods too.
Why would you need to know that? I mean, who asks about someone's income?
I don't ask everyone, but in your case, it's special. He works for that huge company, the S Corporation, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, that's right.
It's a nationwide, super famous company. Their sales are growing every year, and I hear they have amazing benefits for their employees. I even checked out their job listings once, but I heard only elites get in.
Well, you know, there are all kinds of jobs in the company.
If he's working there, he must be raking it in. You're so lucky to have such a high-earning young husband. So, what's his salary?
Well, that's not something I'm going to share.
What about his family's assets? What's their background? Is he from an old, wealthy family by any chance?
I'm not answering that.
Why not?
Because it's not something you just tell people.
Are you trying to go against me?
Even if you're the boss, this is just a small world within a daycare.
You're so arrogant. Come on, it's not like it's going to hurt to share.
Why do you even want to know?
Oh, no reason. I'm just curious, that's all. He's quite a looker too. But seriously, how did you land such a catch? A guy from a wealthy family working at a top company? Oh, lucky you. Does his family live in a mansion? Do they have servants or something?
No, just a normal house, no servants.
I'm still jealous. He helps out with the kids and housework, doesn't he?
Well, he pitches in a bit. I work too, so...
That's amazing!
By the way, where are you getting all this information? It's a little creepy.
Oh, I see him drop off and pick up Lydia at daycare, so I talked to him today. We had such a fun chat.
The heart emoji is pretty suggestive.
Oh, are you jealous? Clingy women are turn-offs, you know.
It's not that, but I'm not exactly thrilled.
You better be careful. A guy like that, women won't leave him alone.
Oh, really?
If you get too comfortable just because you got lucky and married him, he'll be snatched away by another woman in no time.
That won't happen, so don't worry.
You're not good enough for him. You have no sense of style, and your face is so plain. He needs a more beautiful, sexy, and glamorous woman. Like me, for example.
Huh?
Danny will definitely fall for me. He was totally smitten when we talked today.
You're on a nickname basis now?
And by the way, how old are you?
I'm 31.
So you're a year older than him. He must like older women. I'm 34, so we'd be a perfect match.
Enough is enough. Even as a joke, it's not funny.
Oh, I'm serious. Very, very serious.
Did you forget that you're married too?
I'd dish that dead weight in a heartbeat if it meant getting Danny.
You really shouldn't say such awful things. I've met your husband at the daycare once. He seems like a great guy.
Sure, he's got a good personality, but his looks are just unbearable. And with the recession, his salary took a hit too. I've been considering trading up, so this timing is perfect.
So you got your sights set on Daniel?
Pretty much. I even gave you a fair warning, so it's all good, right?
There's so much wrong with this. I don't even know where to start.
What are you talking about? I'm so thoughtful. I even follow the proper steps when I'm stealing a man.
That's not the issue here.
Okay, enough of that. Let's have a fair fight.
Here's something else.
Go ahead and try to muster up whatever non-existent charm you've got left. You're gonna need it. So Danny isn't home tonight, is he?
He's not, but why do you ask?
You must be feeling lonely with him away tonight. Aw, poor thing.
I'm not lonely at all. He's just on a trip with his friends. Wait, how do you know he isn't home?
Because I'm with him right now.
What?
Yep, I won. That was too easy. He was totally knocked out by my charm.
Hold on, where are you?
At a hotel.
A hotel?
We're staying together at a hotel. And not just any hotel. It's the super luxurious Hyatt Hotel suite room.
This can't be happening.
I know, I get it. You don't want to believe it. But you can't ignore reality, can you?
You're so annoying. This is just unbelievable.
If you insist. I suppose I can show you a little proof. It might be a bit of a shock, but here's a photo of us together.
No way. You're really in a hotel room.
See, I wasn't lying. Isn't the suite just perfect? It's the kind of room that suits a gorgeous couple like us, don't you think?
He told me he was going on a trip with his college friends.
You actually believed that obvious lie? Oh, how sad. It looks like you've been dumped. So tragic.
Stop! I can't process this right now.
Danny's sleeping face is so cute. It's hard to believe he was so intense just a while ago.
Stop it.
For the record, I did give you a fair warning, right? You're the one who couldn't keep a high-standard husband attracted to you.
I said stop.
This is a fair fight, and you lost, so you should leave the house with nothing. Make sure you divorce him quickly.
You don't get to decide that. Why should I be the one to leave? You two are the ones who betrayed me.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. It's true love. We just happened to meet a little late, that's all.
Don't be ridiculous. No matter how you dress it up, it's still just cheating.
Your whining pairs so well with my wine. I'm in such a good mood.
This is the worst.
As a winner's reward, I've spent 30 grand with Danny at this luxury hotel.
30 grand? Who's going to pay for that?
Of course, he will. Oh, but actually, it'll be you covering the bill, right? He handed me your credit card, so I'll just use that.
My credit card?
You messed up. Leaving your valuables out on the table like that.
What are you talking about?
Well, apparently you left it on the living room table. He said I could use it however I wanted and gave it to me as a gift.
You're kidding. I can't believe this.
It's your fault for not taking care of your valuables. But hey, giving it to me must mean I'm the next wife, right? Is this an early proposal? He's really taking initiative.
So that's how it is. I understand now.
Oh dear. Feeling heartbroken? Oh, sorry.
Actually, you've helped me see things clearly. I'm ready now.
Stop with the excuses and start packing your stuff. I've got more fun planned with him.
With my credit card?
Of course.
Are you sure?
Why, are you doubting it? At this point, you're not still thinking he wouldn't betray you, are you? You wouldn't say that, right?
Just making sure. Do you have the card with you now?
Daddy's holding on to it, but I checked the name, so it's definitely yours.
I see.
I hear it has a $50,000 limit.
Well, yes, that's right.
Great. I'll make sure to spend the remaining $20,000.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Huh? Why the sudden change of heart?
I've lost, so please, fully enjoy your victory.
Oh, you're being surprisingly agreeable.
So everything is paid at checkout, right?
Yep. I'm planning to enjoy everything to the fullest.
You're staying in the suite room, right? Have you had room service yet?
Not yet. We just toasted with some wine and light snacks.
I've heard that the hotel's head chef is top-notch. Apparently the food is Michelin level.
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds amazing.
Why don't you guys enjoy a luxurious dinner? They have a special menu featuring locally sourced ingredients and a full-course menu. I've heard the desserts are to die for, too. And a nice champagne to pair with a meal sounds perfect.
That's a great idea. I'll do that.
Also, the hotel has an in-house jeweler who can come directly to your room. They offer the finest jewelry from around the world, so you can take your time choosing the perfect accessory.
Oh, that's incredible.
And there's also a highly skilled spa and massage service, offering luxurious treatments inspired by techniques from around the world. They have a special hot stone massage and a seaweed wrap treatment that's supposed to be amazing for your skin.
Oh, that sounds dreamy. I'm definitely doing that.
And there's also a private pool and jacuzzi. You can relax while enjoying the view. It's highly recommended. There's even a sauna that's great for detoxing.
This is heaven. I think I'll do everything.
Make sure to enhance your beauty even more.
Of course. You've suddenly become so helpful.
I've lost to your beauty and charm, Rachel. I'm just praising the winner.
You're not as bad as I thought. Maybe we could be friends.
I'll pass on that.
What? Being my friend should be an honor.
I'm too plain to stand next to you. As the ex-wife, I might just get in the way of your happiness with Daniel.
You might be right.
Well then, enjoy your time with your wonderful new boyfriend.
Will do. I'll make sure to max out the credit limit and have a blast.
Take your time.
Hey, I'm calling you. Pick up the phone now.
I'm at work right now.
Don't mess with me. How dare you trick me?
Are you by any chance checking out now? Did you enjoy your stay at the hotel? I bet the luxury spa treatments left your skin feeling silky smooth.
This is no time for jokes.
Oh, what happened?
The front desk told me your credit card was declined.
That sounds about right.
What? Did you block it? Is this some kind of sick joke?
No, it's just expired.
What?
I was planning to dispose of it, so I left it on the table. Daniel must have taken it without realizing it was expired. And you both just walked right into your own trap.
What? Wait.
Are you even listening?
Hold on. Why is this happening?
I mean, you never bothered to check the card before checking out.
I didn't even think to look at the expiration date. Everything was supposed to be paid afterwards, so I never needed to use it.
You're unbelievably clueless.
Danny's such an idiot. What a moron.
Seems like you two are made for each other. I found it hilarious how you bragged about living it up on my card, only to crash and burn.
Shut up! Wait a sec. Did you suggest all those luxury dinners and spa treatment just to mess with me?
Well, I couldn't resist. Too funny.
You're awful. I went ahead and used every service they offered because of you.
So gullible.
You're unbelievably despicable.
Look who's talking. I was wondering how long it'd take you to realize, but you never did. Your stupidity exceeded all my expectations.
Shut up. This has ruined my mood. Well, I'm still the winner here, so whatever.
Winner of what exactly?
My plan was to steal your man and live it up on your dime. But oh well, can't win them all. I'll just have him pay for everything, so no problem.
Oh, you don't know yet.
Know what?
He won't be able to pay. He can't afford it.
What do you mean? He's an elite at a top company. He can easily cover 50 grand.
Well, no. He can't even manage $500.
What?
That guy's just a part-timer.
Come again?
I'm the breadwinner in our household. He only works part-time, 3 days a week. Not only that, he works only in the mornings. He can't even hold on to that job for long. He's always quitting.
No way. He works at S Corporation.
Yes, but he's a janitor.
I'm sorry, what?
I did mention before that S Corporation has all sorts of jobs, didn't I?
Wait a minute. A janitor? But he always looks so sharp in his suit when he picks up his daughter from daycare.
He's quite the show-off. He only wears a suit on his way to work. Of course, he changes into his work uniform once he's there.
Oh my god. Why would he go through the trouble just to change out of it?
It's his little game of pretending to be an elite. What you saw was all part of that act.
Stop joking around. He told me how tough his sales job is. He was always talking about clients and bosses.
All lies. He just wanted to feel important like an elite.
This is unbelievable.
But didn't you find it odd when he handed you my credit card? A real elite would have paid smoothly with his own card. The fact that he couldn't shows he doesn't even have one.
No way! He doesn't have a credit card?
He wouldn't pass the credit check. Besides, I wouldn't trust him with one. He probably didn't even know cars have expiration dates.
Are you serious?
So, congratulations! You found true love and tied the knot with him.
This isn't funny. I'm the victim here. I was deceived.
That's not my problem. But I do want to thank you, Rachel, for spilling everything to me and even sending me the lovely photo. It saved me the trouble of gathering evidence.
You're not seriously thinking of asking for alimony, are you?
Of course I am.
Wait, that wasn't what it looked like.
I'm just glad you're taking him off my hands. Guess you're his next toast, huh?
I don't want him anymore. He's useless.
Well, you might not have anywhere to go back to now.
I'll just go back to my husband. He's got the money.
He knows everything.
No way.
While you were having fun at the hotel, he was the one picking up your daughter from daycare. We spoke the other day, and he had already started to suspect something. He even hired a private investigator.
Are you serious?
You were planning to leave him for Daniel, so your guard was down. It didn't take long to gather the evidence. We've shared all the evidence between us, so we're both fully prepared to take action.
I'm not divorcing him, and I'm not paying any alimony.
Feel free to resist all you want. You'll see him in court. I'm sure he'll be ready to fight back.
This can't be happening.
Oh, and there's one more thing I want to thank you for.
What's that?
I used to think that in a marriage, whoever can earn money, do housework, or take care of the kids should just do it. I love working, and I was happy to support my family by earning money. Since Daniel was taking care of things at home, I thought this kind of arrangement worked fine in today's world.
So what?
But after being cheated on, I've woken up. When I think about it, he was only doing things that people could see. He'd act like a great dad by picking up our daughter or attending events, but most of the housework fell on me. At home, he never took care of Lydia and was always on his phone playing games.
Seriously?
Isn't it strange that I'm the one earning all the money, yet we're supposedly sharing the housework? But I'm doing most of it. On top of that, he cheats. Of course, that's going to make me lose all the love for him. I was a fool for not realizing it sooner. So, thanks for giving me the wake-up call, Rachel.
Exactly. It's all his fault. You're going to forgive me, right?
That's a separate issue.
But I thought you said you were grateful.
I am, but that doesn't change anything. Your husband is preparing to fight for custody of your kids.
Wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go.
Well, at least you got yourself a good-looking guy.
What's the point if he's broke? I'm left with nothing.
Too bad. Served you right.
You're so mean.
I'm just matching your energy. Oh, the lawyer's here, so I've gotta go.
Wait, what about the hotel bill?
Not my problem. You'll just have to pay for it, even if you need to borrow money. Good luck.
No way. Please, help me. I won't be able to check out. What am I supposed to do?
In the end, Daniel and Rachel ended up begging their parents to cover the hotel bill for them. However, in doing so, their parents found out about the affair and both were severely scolded. They were also made to promise to repay the money. As for me and Daniel, and Rachel and her husband, we each finalized our divorces. With all the evidence we had, it was a very smooth process. My lawyer managed to take compensation and child support from him. Now, with the debt they owe their parents, both Daniel and Rachel are working from morning till night, just barely scraping by. Rachel, despite all her efforts to polish her beauty at the luxury hotel, is now complaining that her skin is in terrible shape due to overwork. But really, there's no point in focusing on outer beauty if you're rotten on the inside, right? As for me, I'm living happily with Lydia. It's tough juggling work, housework, and raising a child, but Lydia has been so eager to help out, which has been a real blessing. So, I've promised to take her on a trip this summer, and we're planning to visit Universal Studios she's been wanting to go to. Since I don't get to spend as much time playing with her as I'd like, I'm looking forward to creating lots of special memories together.
Vanessa, is now a good time? Hi, Patricia, what's the matter? You know, I'm going to ask something a bit strange. Have you talked to the police about my son lately? Police? No. Why do you ask? I see. Actually, yesterday, a man in his 50s claiming to be a police officer came to my house. He said he wanted to see my son and asked me to tell him where he was. He wanted to see Andrew? It's strange no matter how you look at it, right? So I sent him away, of course. I thought maybe something had happened at your place, so I decided to contact you. I'm also surprised. I never heard anything about it. Is it a scam or something? That could be it. I don't know how they got our address either. Be careful at your place too. Okay, I will. Thank you for letting me know. Please be careful and keep your doors locked too.
Are you James Reynolds' wife? We are arresting your husband. Please cooperate with our investigation.
What? What's this out of the blue? Is this a scam?
No, I am a police officer.
Why would a police officer contact me by text? I mean, how did you get my contact information?
That's confidential.
Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
In the context of a police investigation, such concerns are irrelevant. You are obligated to cooperate.
Really? Even if you claim to be the police over the text, I can't trust it at all.
Then please take a look at this.
What? What's this picture that you just sent me?
It's a police ID.
Police ID? Do the police nowadays show their ID as a picture?
Yes, because digitalization has advanced in recent years. Anyway, we're arresting your husband. Please, tell us where he is.
I can't give you my husband's information just like that. I mean, you seem suspicious.
What? Accusing a police officer of being suspicious? I could arrest you for obstructing justice.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I understand. But first, can you tell me what my husband is accused of? Did he commit a serious crime?
Your husband is a fraudster who tricked people out of $10 million. There's a warrant out for his arrest, so we're arresting him.
What? $10 million?
It's shocking, isn't it? Your husband is a high-ranking member of a global fraud organization. He's swindling large sums of money from innocent elderly people.
I didn't know. When was this?
As recently as yesterday.
What? Yesterday?
There have been over 20 cases this month.
Today is the 21st. So, does that mean my husband has been committing fraud every day? That's frightening. By the way, this fraud organization, when did they start operating?
Since a year ago.
What? Really?
Shocking, isn't it? Your husband has been involved in a major crime for that long.
I'm really shocked.
So please help us with our investigation. Tell us where your husband is.
I understand, but I don't know where he is. He hasn't been home in a while.
Perhaps he's afraid of the police and is on the run. Well then, please tell us your home address.
What? Why? My husband isn't at home, so why do you need the address?
There's a possibility that he left some evidence at home. We'll need to conduct a search of your residence.
I understand. Our address is... Patricia, a self-proclaimed police officer, contacted me too.
I knew it. Did they check your house? Are you okay?
The police didn't come directly to my house but sent the message. The police asked me for my address, but I quickly told them the address of a pizza place I saw on a flyer nearby.
Well done. Did they say anything about Andrew?
Apparently, Andrew was a high-ranking member of a fraud organization.
What?
And he's been active for a year, and it looks like he's tricking people out of $10 million. They said there was a warrant for his arrest, and they were looking for him.
What? I can't believe it. Pulling off $10 million is quite a talent.
That's true, but how did they know my contact information and your address?
I hate to think about it, but could that self-proclaimed police officer be someone related to our relatives or friends?
If so, there's no way that the police officer doesn't know about Andrew.
That's right.
They visited your house suddenly, but if they ask for my address, it means they don't know where I live, I guess. That also feels a bit off.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
There's news about a fraud organization right now. They've been active for a year, and the total damage is $10 million. Isn't this the same information as what you mentioned earlier?
It does seem that way. I thought it was all made up. It seems like the fraud organization actually exists.
I wonder what their purpose is.
At first, I thought they were going to ask for alimony or hush money, but he didn't seem like the type to want money. Anyway, they're insistent on knowing where Andrew is.
I wonder what he wants to do by looking for Andrew.
What could it be? I don't know. I can't figure it out at all. It's like a mystery novel. Oh, wait. Mystery novel? What now? I've got it. They know our address but not yours. Someone who doesn't know what happened to Andrew. I might have an idea. Really? Yes. I don't know why he knows your contact information or why he's looking for Andrew, but I think that's enough of a clue. Can you tell me more about it?
Hey, you really fooled me last time.
Oh, hello. Any update on the case?
So, you are just going to pretend that you didn't lie? This is serious obstruction of justice. Do you understand that?
What are you talking about?
I went to the address you gave me the other day. It was a pizza place.
What? I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
How do you mix up your home address with the pizza places? I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. Don't mess around.
I'm not. I really made a mistake.
We don't have time. Come on, give me the right address.
Are you in a hurry?
Yes, I am.
Why?
There's information that the fraud organization is escaping overseas. We need to catch your husband and bring down the entire fraud organization before that happens.
That's tough, but I don't think my husband has a passport.
Of course, they will go to overseas illegally. A criminal organization wouldn't leave the country in a normal way.
I guess so, but are you sure you're allowed to tell me that? Isn't that an internal police secret?
You're a cooperating witness, so it's fine.
Don't you think that I'm working with my husband?
According to the investigation, you are not a suspect, so it's okay.
I see. Wow, just as I thought. People inside the organization are well informed.
What do you mean?
You're a member of that fraud organization, right? I don't know why you're targeting my husband, but when you were acting, you accidentally revealed the details about the organization you're really a part of. You even mentioned plans for illegal immigration and fleeing the country. You're too dumb, aren't you?
I'm a police officer. You, the wife of a fraudster, intend to defy a police officer like me?
You are not a police officer. Don't you ever call my husband a fraudster.
You said your husband hasn't been home lately. That's evidence of something suspicious.
My husband has already passed away.
What?
I never said anything about my husband being alive, did I? The reason he hasn't come home is because he's dead.
He's dead? When?
About a year ago. He was hit by a truck and passed away. If it's true that he's still alive and committing fraud, I'd rather want to see my husband.
If he's dead, why didn't you tell me first? Were you deceiving me? Don't mess around.
There's no need to tell a clearly suspicious person. And I didn't lie to you. You just misunderstood on your own. If you call yourself a police officer, you need to act smarter. Right, Mr. Morgan Johnson?
What? How did you know my name?
56 years old, single, officially unemployed. In reality, you're a member of a fraud organization. You're the one with a warrant out for your arrest.
How did you?
My husband, before marrying me, used to gather with a mystery enthusiast he met online. They talked about mysteries while having tea and meals. You were there too, weren't you? You knew his parents' address, but you didn't know about his current home address. I thought it was strange that you didn't know that my husband had already passed away. It makes sense if you knew him a long time ago.
What? How did you know? Are you a detective or something?
It was my mother-in-law, not me, who figured it out. Among my husband's belongings left at his parents' house, there was a list of contacts from the Mystery Club. In it were my husband's parents' home address and your real name and address. Based on that, we asked the police to look into you. I told them that you might be connected to the fraud organization. They investigated very quickly. If you had used a fake name, it could have been more difficult, but luckily, you were foolish enough to use your real name.
That's right. Damn, I can't believe I got caught.
What? Did you think you wouldn't get caught?
Of course. The fear of getting caught will cause the fraud to fail. You have to do it confidently and boldly.
Even if you were a member of the mystery club, I can't believe you could only come up with such a lousy plan. My husband must be disappointed.
Shut up. I don't have a choice. Do you have any proof that your husband is dead?
What?
I need some proof. Give it to me.
I don't understand. What do you want it for?
My boss in the organization told me to take care of your husband. I've been told not to come back until I've taken care of him for sure. If I don't hurry, I won't make it in time. I'm the only one left behind.
Are you saying that people from a criminal organization want my husband's life? My husband wasn't the kind of person to earn others' resentment during his lifetime. And I was surprised that such a genuinely good person existed in this modern age.
All of that is just a bunch of lies. Your husband is the enemy of my boss.
Enemy?
Robert Gill is my boss's name.
Robert Gill? Really? No way.
Looks like you have some idea, huh? Robert was beaten up by your husband a year ago, and he's been swearing revenge since that day. He said he couldn't rest until he got his revenge before he left the country. So I was asked to send your husband to the afterlife.
Never thought such a coincidence would happen. Unbelievable.
What are you laughing at? Have you lost your mind after finding out the truth about your husband?
Quite the opposite. It's hilarious. Let me tell you one truth. You were abandoned by your boss.
What? What do you mean?
Maybe you're too dumb to be needed in the organization. My husband beat up your boss? Don't make me laugh. He is the murderer who hit and ran my husband with a truck a year ago.
What?
He knew my husband was dead, yet he told you not to come back until you've taken care of my husband? Doesn't this mean that's the same thing as being told not to come back for the rest of your life? Right?
What? No way. That's not true. There's no way he would abandon me.
Since my husband's accident, our family has been searching for the culprit. The culprit was good at hiding, and we were at a loss. But I never expected that someone my husband knew in the past, and the person who ran over him with a truck, would turn out to be in the same fraud group. And I never thought that the culprit would approach us.
Are you going to report me?
Already did.
What?
I told you I had you investigated by the police. I told them about your organization's escape overseas, and that Robert Gill is the culprit behind my husband's accident. I told them everything. Before you escape, I'll make sure everything is brought to justice.
Oh no. I can hear the police sirens. How did they find my location?
They traced you through the various surveillance cameras, starting with the one at the pizza place. They followed surveillance camera footage from different locations, pinpointing the hotel where you are currently hiding. As expected, real police are incredibly skilled.
Damn.
Thanks to you, Officer Morgan, the organization is on the brink of collapse. And it looks like I will be able to catch the hit-and-run culprit and bring justice for my husband. Thank you very much. Please reflect on your life in jail with your boss. A few minutes later, Morgan was arrested and underwent police interrogation. Whether he was upset about being betrayed by his boss or had just accepted the situation, it seems he spilled all the information about the organization's overseas escape date, base, members, etc. Based on that, the police arrested all the members of the organization. Robert Gill was also caught and admitted his guilt. The reason why Morgan got my contact information was he posed as a police officer interrogating people near my husband's parents' home. And he managed to get my contact from our mutual friend. Though my mother-in-law and I easily saw through the shoddy police act, I was horrified that some people could not see through it. My mother-in-law and I received a reward from the police for providing information. We also received a generous amount of compensation from the perpetrator for my husband's case. While the money isn't everything, the case has been resolved, and there's a sense of relief and brightness. I believe my husband is finding comfort in heaven.
Nathalie, where are you? What are you doing now? Sis, it's been a while. I'm at work right now. Actually, it's my break time. What's up? Speaking of which, we've both been busy. It's been about a year since we last contacted each other. How are you, sis?
You know, now is not the time for chit-chat.
Huh?
You secretly got married without telling me, Dad or Mom?
Me? Married?
Yes, when did you exactly get married? You never told us. Was it someone you really didn't want to introduce? It's fine if you didn't have a wedding ceremony, but at least you could have consulted the family before the marriage.
Huh? I'm not married.
What do you mean? Did you get married and divorced immediately? And now you are a single mother?
No. I haven't gotten married or divorced, and I haven't had any children.
Don't lie. Then why is your child in my house?
My child?
Leaving the child for a month? What were you thinking? If it were a week, it would be understandable, but a month is too long. I'm not your babysitter. Come pick up your child now.
Wait, calm down, sis.
How can I calm down? And it's a newborn baby, you know. I don't know if it's because of work or something else, but even though I'm a housewife, I have various things to do. If the baby can't meet the mother for a month, isn't it tough for the child?
I'm sorry. I really don't understand what's going on.
Wait, are you saying you don't remember leaving a child with us?
I have no memory of leaving a child. Besides, I don't have any children, so there's no way I could leave one. I also want to get married, but I haven't had the chance, and I don't even have a boyfriend. So it's impossible for me to have a child.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm the one who wants to know. Even if you tell me not to suddenly leave a child, I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I'm telling you the truth. I am taking care of your child. If it's not your child, then whose child is this?
Wait, who left the child with you in the first place?
While I was away, my husband accepted the child from a woman. A woman claiming to be your friend suddenly came, saying, Nathalie asked me to take care of her child, but I have urgent matters and can't care for it. I hope her sister's family can take care of it. According to my husband, that's what she said before leaving the baby with my husband.
Huh? What's going on? Then he just accepted the baby? He should know that I don't have children. Isn't it strange that he agreed to take care of the baby so easily?
Well, it seems even my husband was surprised, and he tried to confirm with you, but the woman said you were facing some circumstances, and she said not to ask anything and just take care of it. If it was your child, it would be like a niece to my husband. In the end, it seems we couldn't refuse and ended up taking care of the baby.
Seriously?
I was really shocked. When I came back home, my husband was suddenly holding the baby.
I see.
Well, since we accepted the baby, I had no choice but to look after it. I hurriedly ran to buy milk, clothes, and diapers. I did my best to take care of the baby. I thought that surely, if I keep the baby for a week, you would contact me at some point. Yet you haven't made a single phone call. Finally, I got fed up and sent a message to you today.
I see. That woman claiming to be a friend seems suspicious. She probably left her child with you and your husband.
It seems likely. However, we have no idea about her true identity. Both I and my husband are troubled.
According to my husband, she left the child and quickly left. He couldn't ask for her name, and he doesn't remember her face. Among your friends, is there one who recently gave birth? We need to find the real mother quickly and return the child. I'm almost at the limit, you know. Lately, the baby has been crying at night a lot, and I'm sleep deprived. So far, I don't have any friends who come to mind, but I'll check a bit.
Thank you, Nathalie. I'm counting on you.
Hey, Billy. It's Nathalie. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is this a good time?
What, Nathalie?
Why are you so surprised?
Nothing. I was just surprised because it was so sudden. So, what's up?
My sister messaged me just now.
From Mackenzie?
Yeah, about the child.
Oh, about that. Did she tell you to come and pick up the baby?
That's right. She got mad at me for leaving the kid for a month.
I'm sorry my wife said those terrible things. Don't worry about it, Nathalie.
What?
Because you have your own reasons. You can't raise a child anymore, right? We'll take full responsibility for you. You don't have to worry.
No. That child is not my child.
What? But your friend said it was your child.
That friend was lying, because I'm not married and I didn't have a child.
What? Then whose child is that in our house now?
Oh, Billy, I'd like to know that too. Can you tell me who brought the child? I will have to ask her what she was thinking.
I'm sorry, Nathalie. I don't remember exactly either.
Do you remember any facial features? Was she tall? Did she have longer hair?
Well, I didn't really pay attention to those details. After all, it seems that she has some urgent matters to attend to. She quickly left, leaving the child to me. Actually, I should have confirmed with you that time, but I thought maybe you were in a situation where you can't raise your own child. Maybe you were in a desperate situation and couldn't contact you easily. But if you have settled down, I thought you would contact us in some way. But before I knew it, a month had passed without us reaching out. It's just all my fault. It ended up causing you trouble, and I'm truly sorry for that.
No, you just believed that the baby was my child. You don't have to blame yourself.
Yeah.
Then from now on, why don't we all work together to find the real mother?
What?
Because we don't even know whose child it is. We can't just raise the baby like this.
But how are we going to find her?
For now, I'll contact all the friends I can think of. If we still can't find her, we'll report it to the police.
The police?
Yeah, we can't just leave a child in your care like this.
No, let's not just go to the police.
What? Why not?
Actually, when I took the kid from your friend, I felt like it was destiny.
Destiny?
We have been married for almost 10 years, but we haven't been blessed with a child. I love my life right now, just the two of us. But the truth is, I always wanted to have a child. But Mackenzie seems to have given up on it, because she's too old. I was getting impatient inside. I thought that maybe I'd never be a father.
I didn't know that.
Then, when the child came to us, and we started taking care of the child, I was convinced that I could be a father, even if it wasn't my own child.
Are you saying?
Of course. If we can find our real parents, I'm sure that would be great. But if we can't find them, then Mackenzie and I will be responsible for the baby. I intend to raise this child.
I see. I wonder what my sister thinks about it.
Mackenzie?
Yes, you are usually busy working. After all, it's my sister who mainly takes care of the baby, right?
That's true, but...
It's not her child, and they are not even blood related. We don't even know whose child it is, and I don't think it's easy to do. In fact, she was lamenting that the child was crying so much at night, that she was having trouble sleeping.
Don't worry, she will get used to the...
What?
After all, mothers in the world have been raising children splendidly, even while sleep deprived. Sooner or later, when the child gets older, she will be able to sleep. She just has to work a little harder.
What? No, not being able to sleep is tough, isn't it? And if it's your own child, maybe you can tolerate a little sleep deprivation. But in my sister's case, it's not her own child.
If that's the case, I'll convince her. I'm sure she'll understand. She is a housewife, so she has time on her hands. I'm sure she'll become more aware of her role as a mother.
No, I'm not talking about motherhood. I'm saying the baby is not my sister's own baby.
Would it be more correct to say that she's awakening to her motherhood? Even if it's not your own child, if you're with a cute baby, you'll naturally feel affection for it. Besides, she used to be a nursery school teacher, right? She's used to dealing with children, so she can easily raise a child on her own.
But I think there's a difference between work and actually raising a kid.
Besides, I'm not going to let her raise a child by herself. I'll take care of the kid on my days off too. I'm going to help my wife to raise the child.
Really?
Anyway, you're busy with your work, right? You don't have to worry about it anymore. Just leave the child to us.
I see. Hey sis.
Nathalie, did you find out anything about the mother?
I'm sorry, not yet. I've tried contacting my friends. None of them have had babies recently. From friends who are already married and raising children, they laughed at me and said there was no way they would suddenly leave their child with a friend's sister and her husband.
Well, that's true.
Who would do such a thing?
I guess I'll have to report it to the police now.
Well, Billy told me not to tell the police.
What? Did you talk to Billy?
Yeah, I messaged him the other day. I wanted to check again to ask some questions about that friend, but he said he doesn't remember any details.
I knew it.
He wants to raise the child as his own. That's why he doesn't want us to tell the police.
What?
What? You haven't talked about it? He wants to continue to raise the child. He said he's going to convince you.
Are you kidding me? Is he trying to force me to take care of that child?
I guess so. He seems to be planning to raise the child together with you.
That's a lie. When that lady came to our home, for some reason he was home alone. Billy has been drinking a lot these days and doesn't come home until late at night. And even on weekends, he's away on business trips or for work. He's hardly at home. He's never taken care of the child himself. How can he say that raise the child together?
I see. The story seems inconsistent.
I'm sure he's just trying to look cool in front of you. I'm going to have to call the police and have them take the baby away.
Hey sis, don't you think something's wrong?
What? What is?
The woman who brought the child. I don't think she's really my friend. If she came to my sister's house, maybe she's an acquaintance of either you or Billy. I don't think she's related to me.
Oh, I see. Does that mean Billy is lying?
I'm going to look into it. Will you help me, sis?
Yeah, of course.
Nathalie! Oh, please, answer the phone.
Hey, sorry for the late reply. I was working. What's wrong?
Do you know where is Mackenzie?
What?
Mackenzie left the house. She said she had to go out on an errand. She left the child with me in the morning and never came home. I tried calling her, but she wouldn't return my calls. She doesn't read my messages. After a while, she replied, "I'm not going back home anymore." Nathalie, do you know where she is? What the hell is she doing, leaving me alone with the child?
Well, I think you know why my sister left the house.
What?
It's a child. She didn't give birth to the child herself. She was exhausted from taking care of the child all day.
Other housewives with children are managing to raise them on their own. There's no way she couldn't do it.
Even for a housewife, it's hard to raise a child alone like that.
So she just ran away? That's unacceptable. Even though it's someone else's child, it's natural to take care of them.
How could you say such things?
What do you mean?
You said you would cooperate in raising the child, but in reality, you hardly come home, leaving everything to my sister. Isn't that right?
Well, it's because of my work, so it can't be helped, right? If I didn't work, Mackenzie and the child wouldn't have anything to eat.
Billy, Mackenzie knows whose child it is.
What? And what do you mean? Whose child is it? You said you couldn't find anything about the mother, right?
Acting like that won't work anymore. It's your child, isn't it? Saying that my friend came to leave her child here is a big lie. You just brought your own child back, right? The child born between you and your affair partner.
What? How?
In the first place, it's strange for my friend to suddenly visit my sister's house. It's also too unnatural that you don't remember the face of that friend at all. What was more suspicious than anything else was you refused to report it to the police. You insisted that you are going to raise the child. I hired a PI to look into you, and then it turned out you have been cheating on my sister for the past 2 years.
What? You used a PI?
Of course. I got my sister's approval for it.
So she suspected me too?
Well, if a husband who used to come home on time starts coming home late every day, you'd suspect infidelity. You lied to my sister that you work late, and you repeatedly meet up with another woman. Eventually, she was pregnant with your child, but she's a part-time worker and 10 years younger than you. Although she safely gave birth, she lacks confidence in raising the child. She refused to be a mother, saying she still wanted to enjoy her life and be free. That's why you took the child home. But you couldn't tell my sister that the child was from your affair, so you pretended the child was mine and tried to convince my sister to raise the child.
You know everything?
You are a scumbag. Not only the cheating, but you also lied about the child born from the affair and made your wife raise the child.
I had no choice. Even though the baby was birthed from my affair, it's still my child. So if it's my child, it's not unnatural for my wife to raise it. Besides, Mackenzie used to be a nursery school teacher, so she must love kids. In fact, she should be grateful that she can raise her husband's child, even though she hasn't given birth herself. Do you get it?
I can't believe you. I'm telling you, Mackenzie is thinking of getting a divorce.
What? Divorce?
Well, of course. Did you think you could avoid divorce? Did you think she can stay married to a scum like you?
Seriously? I'm in trouble. I can't raise a child by myself. I have a job, you know? How am I supposed to take care of the child during the day?
Even if you say that, if the child is genuinely yours, you have to raise it responsibly. You can leave the child at daycare during the day, or ask the mother to come back. You two should work together to raise the child.
The problem is, I can't get in touch with her at all either. I don't know what to do. Just looking after the child alone for one day is overwhelming. It's too hard. I was about to panic. Without Mackenzie, I'll go crazy this time.
You have been pushing it on her for so long. Now you realize that?
I understand. I'll apologize to Mackenzie, so please, Nathalie, convince her, because I'm sure she'll listen to you.
I don't want to. No matter how much you apologize, I don't think it will change my sister's mind. It's all your own fault, so you'll have to take care of it yourself. Well then, I'll be a stranger to you soon. I'll block you now. Goodbye.
Oh no! Nathalie, please, don't abandon me. Oh no, my child is crying again. Please, help me.
Mackenzie and Billy divorced. My sister went back to my parents' house and Billy had to raise the child by himself. Now, with the help of his parents, he is now doing his best as a single father. However, he started part-time work in addition to his job to pay the alimony demanded by my sister and is reportedly exhausted every day. According to rumors, he is said to be earnestly dedicated to parenting, which brings relief to both me and my sister. On the other hand, my sister started working as a nursery school teacher again. Compared to when she was a full-time housewife, my sister seemed more lively. She says that if she meets a good man, she would like to get married again. While hoping that my sister will finally be connected with a wonderful man, I'm also considering starting to look for a partner soon.
Hey, honey, do you have time now?
Yeah, sure. Have you finished work already?
Well, actually, my boss suddenly asked me to go on a business trip just now.
Business trip?
Sorry, I couldn't refuse it, even though it's a critical time. Someone in my department quit without a notice. I tried negotiating with him to see if there was anyone else who could go, but it's a busy time for the company, and everyone's stretched thin, you know? I have no choice but to go.
Oh, bummer. But hey, work's work. You can't help it. So, when are you leaving?
Well, tomorrow.
What?
I know. I'll have to catch the first Amtrak in the morning.
Baby's due date's in a week, you know. It's my first time. It feels daunting without you around.
Yeah, I know. I don't feel right if you're alone during labor. Is it possible for your mom to come and stay with you?
Well, ideally, I'd want to ask her, but she's taking care of my grandpa, so it might be difficult. Considering that I gave up on staying with her before childbirth, you know?
In that case, I'll explain the situation to my mom and ask her to be prepared just in case something happens. Fortunately, she's just a 5-minute drive away. She adores you, so I'm sure she'll agree to help.
Oh, that'll be great. Thanks, hon.
And I'll try to wrap up the trip early somehow.
But don't push yourself too hard, okay? It wouldn't be good if you fell ill or something.
Yeah, I know. Love you.
Hi, Molly. It's been a while. Oh, wow, Vanessa, long time indeed. It's been like 3 years since last time, right? Geez, has it been that long? Your kids must have grown a lot.
Yep, my oldest is already an 8th grader, so I'm actually reaching out today because I have a favor to ask about the kids.
Okay.
You're on maternity leave and staying at home, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And Hayden's away right now, yeah?
He's on a business trip. What about it?
Oh, what luck.
Excuse me?
If that annoying brother of mine isn't around, there's no need to hold back, you know. I'm going to drop off my kids there now, so look after them.
Wait, are you serious? Are you back at your parents' place?
I had a fight with my husband and got kicked out of the house, so I came back for the time being. Since you're living nearby, it would be a waste not to take advantage of that and have you babysit them while I go out.
No way. My due date's in a week and I could go into labor any time.
So what? If contractions start, just call a cab and head to the hospital.
What about your kids during that time? You have like 7 of them.
It's fine. The older ones can take care of the younger ones.
That's so irresponsible.
So I'm heading your way now.
No, wait. Vanessa, even if you bring the kids here, I can't take care of them. Vanessa, how could you just leave your 7 kids behind without notifying me? What the heck are you thinking?
Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It was such a relief to get a break and spread my wings a bit.
You're unbelievable. Leaving the kids at my doorstep without even letting me know?
Come on, if I let you know, you'd refuse, right? But if you see your nieces and nephews right in front of you, you can't just ignore them. So I decided to leave them quietly.
What if I hadn't noticed them for a while? Were you planning to make them wait outside for hours?
Oh, come on. The oldest is 15, you know. She would have buzzed the doorbell or knocked on the door.
It's outrageous to leave 7 kids with me.
It's just for one day, no big deal.
They started playing tag inside the house and went out of control. Also, they tried eating stuff from the fridge and rummaged through shelves with valuable items. With my huge full-term belly, I can't chase after these agile kids. It was chaos and I was so exhausted that I passed out after they left.
Oh yeah, and?
What do you mean?
I deal with that kind of chaos every single day. Don't complain after watching them for just a day.
But I'm approaching the due date.
Oh, please. Don't fake being sick or something just because you're close to giving birth, okay? I can see through your act. After all, I've given birth to 7 kids. I can tell when someone's faking it.
It's not a fake sickness. Everyone has their own discomforts, and I don't want to be compared to your time.
Pregnancy isn't an illness, so why are you being so naive? Anyway, I'll drop them off again tomorrow, so be ready.
What?
Oh, by the way, Mom caught a cold and is bedridden right now.
Oh no.
And since Dad's taking care of her at home, don't think of relying on them. Please take care of my kids responsibly.
No way. I absolutely can't tomorrow. Please, don't just leave them behind again.
How are you doing, hon? Oh, maybe you're asleep? I wanted to message you earlier, but work dragged on. Sorry for getting in touch late.
Honey, so glad to hear from you.
Oh, good to see your reply. How's everything on your end? It seems I won't be able to head back for a while. If you're in a bind, contact Mom right away, okay?
Honey, I need help.
What's going on?
Vanessa had a fight with her husband and got kicked out of the house. She's back home with your parents right now.
Oh my god.
She left her 7 kids at my doorstep and went off somewhere to hang out.
What the? I mean, you guys weren't that close, were you? Why would she turn to you instead of Mom and Dad?
According to her, it's lucky that her annoying brother is away on a business trip.
Seriously, was she just waiting for me to be away?
I couldn't leave the kids outside, so I had to let them in the house. I thought of asking your mom for help, but Vanessa said not to rely on her since she's sick and your dad's taking care of her.
Really? I haven't heard anything about her being sick.
So she plans to leave her kids with me again tomorrow.
We have to stop that at all costs. I'll reach out to her and warn her not to bother you again. I'll try to get in touch with my parents just in case. When I called Mom yesterday, she sounded perfectly fine. I don't think she's so sick that she needs nursing.
Thanks, honey. Let me know how it goes.
Hi, Molly. I left the 7 kids at your doorstep again. Take care of them for me.
Wait, Vanessa, you weren't supposed to do that today.
I know you snitched on me to Hayden.
Well,
he called me last night and gave me an earful. He thinks I'm doing something horrible to his wife in the last month of pregnancy. It isn't an illness, but he's overly soft on you about it.
you were warned not to bother me, right? So why did you bring the kids again today?
I have plans with a friend, so what am I supposed to do? I told him I wouldn't trouble you anymore and apologized, just to shut him up. I gotta show a bit of subservience, or he won't shut up. But whether I actually obey is another story, you know. He's away on a business trip and can't keep an eye on me. So yeah, I'm heading out to have fun, take good care of my kids again.
I seriously can't help you today.
I told you faking an illness is useless yesterday.
I need an ambulance right away.
Huh?
I felt a strange pressure in my stomach moments ago, and now something like water came out.
What? Your water broke?
I think so. I have to go to the hospital now. I can't take care of your kids. Come get them quickly.
But I'm already on my way to meet my friend. I can't come back now. I'm counting on you to take care of them. Hey, Molly, I come to pick up the kids, but the door is locked. Are they inside? Hello? Did you take them with you to the hospital? Well, if you're looking after them, that's fine. But it'll be a hassle if they went missing or something. Can you at least tell me where they are? Hey, Molly!
Vanessa?
Oh, Molly finally replied. What have you been up to? Where are my kids?
It's not her, it's Hayden.
Oh, Hayden. Why are you using her phone?
She just gave birth and is sleeping in the hospital room.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep her phone for a few days in case you try to contact her.
But...
You showed up out of nowhere and wreaked havoc on my precious wife.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm by her side now.
How? You were supposed to be away for another week.
I cut the trip short and rushed back. Mom called me this morning. Molly called to tell her that her water had broken. She rushed over and drove her to the hospital. And guess what? She found your kids at our doorstep. She asked Dad to take them to their house. What the heck were you thinking? I mean, I just told you not to leave the kids with Molly yesterday.
Don't get so worked up. I heard everything was fine with her pregnancy and didn't think her water would break.
What the heck? You've been through childbirth. You should know it's not unusual for a baby to come earlier. I managed to cut the trip short and head straight to the hospital. Luckily, I made it just in time for the birth. Forcing the heavily pregnant Molly to deal with 7 unruly kids was outrageous.
Jeez, she was just lounging around at home, so I thought I'd give her some parenting practice. It was my way of kindness.
That's rubbish.
Hey!
This so-called kindness of yours put her in a tough spot during her late pregnancy. I won't let you get away with it, so brace yourself.
Ugh, whatever. Families should help each other when in need. And the baby was born safely in the end, so there's no point in hammering me.
Sounds like you don't grasp the gravity of your action. Talking to you won't solve anything. I'll handle this my way. How are you feeling, hun?
I'm alright. Looks like we'll be discharged tomorrow as planned.
That's a relief. Sorry for the trouble caused by my sister. I had firmly told her not to go to you, so I never expected her to bring the kids again the next day. I let my guard down as she sounded sorry.
It's not your fault. I also didn't expect her to leave the kids behind 2 days in a row, but thanks to your mom's quick response, the delivery went smoothly.
Yeah, she wasn't actually sick and bedridden as Vanessa claimed. So after you're discharged, I'm wondering if you could stay with your parents for a few days.
Why?
I've already gotten their permission.
Is something wrong?
Well, Vanessa seemed to have caused quite a mess. I'm perplexed right now. I'll explain in detail once things settle down. There's a chance she might show up at our place in a panic, so I want you and the baby to be safe for a while.
But my mom's busy with caregiving, so she might not be able to help me with the baby.
Oh, that's fine. While you're there, your sister promises to come over and help you guys. You know she and her husband don't have kids yet, so she's okay with leaving home for a few days.
Oh, that's sweet of her. By the way, how are Vanessa's kids doing now?
They're being taken care of at my parents' place.
Your parents are looking after them now?
Don't worry about our side, hon. Prioritize resting and taking care of yourself.
Thanks, love. So I'll wait for the update.
Sorry for causing all this trouble.
Hayden! Hey, Hayden!
Yes, Vanessa? What's up? You sound flustered.
I'm back at my house now, but Alex isn't here. There's a note on the coffee table saying I'm divorcing you. Why would he suddenly want a divorce? I've been calling and texting, but I can't reach him at all. Do you know where he is?
I'm surprised too. I never expected you to be having an affair, and the person you're involved with is married too, right?
Oh, how do you know about it? I thought it would never get out.
You said you had a fight with Alex and went back to mom and dad's, but you weren't really there, right? You left your kids with Molly to hang out with your boyfriend. Apparently, Alex has been suspicious of you for a while. When you said you'd take all the kids back to the parents' place, he consulted me. So I hired a private investigator to look into you.
You went to that extent?
Of course, Alex was on board. Mom and dad are strict, so leaving all 7 kids and hanging around would never fly. But you knew that Molly, being the kind soul she is, couldn't refuse you. You deliberately didn't leave the kids with their parents, but brought them to her. Despite the volatility of the situation, given my absence while she was about to give birth. If anything had happened to her or the baby during this time, how did you plan to take responsibility for that?
Stop it! I've been raising my kids with all my heart until now. So what's wrong with blowing off steam once in a while?
Cheating on your spouse with a married man isn't just blowing off steam, you know.
But a divorce is overreacting. We have 7 kids together.
Alex plans to ask for alimony from you.
No freaking way!
Why wouldn't he? You betrayed him big time.
You think I'll be able to pay for that? I'm a homemaker. I don't work.
Just so you know, neither dad nor mom, and definitely not me, have any intention of helping you. You'll have to figure this out on your own.
Oh, come on. Fine, not a big deal. If he really wants a divorce, I'll give it to him. After all, my boyfriend's an elite working at a big company. He'll pay for it in the blink of an eye.
Oh, I hear he's getting fired.
What?
Found out through a private investigator. Turns out he was sent to the current branch due to past troubles at the company. It's like he barely saved his job. Despite that, he was skipping work to hang out with you. I'm sure he can't get away from serious disciplinary action.
OMG.
And also, it seems he's in debt from gambling. He might not even have the money to pay his wife's alimony.
No way. Hayden.
Just to be clear again, neither I nor dad or mom have any intention of helping you. You're on your own.
Darn it. Oh, I got it. If I can get child support, I can offset it against the alimony, right?
You won't get child support.
Why not?
Don't tell me you plan on taking custody of the kids yourself.
Of course, I'm their mother.
So do you know where they are right now?
Oh, that. No one told me, and I've been really worried. They're not with mom and dad. Where are they?
They're with Alex.
Oh no. Who permitted you to do that? Their custody should be discussed between me and Alex.
Shut up. You don't seem to have any intentions of properly raising them. You left the kids with Molly, who was in her final week of pregnancy, just so you could spend time with your boyfriend. After she was taken to the hospital, you just left them with our parents, without visiting even once.
But...
Talking to you is pointless. I've realized that once again this time.
Wait a sec.
I'm done. I'll cut ties with you.
No way.
Have a good life.
After Vanessa got kicked out of her house permanently, she tried to move in with her parents. However, they didn't tolerate what she had done and denied her. Obviously, Alex has got custody of the kids. They're currently living with his parents while getting help from them. Vanessa was charged with alimony and child support. Being a homemaker without any savings, she ended up taking out a loan to make these payments. I heard she started a live-in job to repay the debt, but she doesn't have much money left after that. She used to enjoy splurging and having fun, but now she gets no room for self-indulgence. She pretty much has to lay low and be responsible. On the other hand, I'm in a complete frenzy with my first-time parenting. Thanks to Hayden, who's actively helping with housework and babysitting, I'm enjoying this new chapter of my life. Having 7 kids like Vanessa would be a bit too much for us. But we love kids, so we're thinking of trying for another one someday.
Grace, it had been a long time since we had seen each other today. It sure had. I haven't seen you for more than 10 years. I didn't expect to bump into you on the streets.
I'm glad to see you are well.
Me too.
I was surprised to run into you, but I was even more surprised to see that you are married.
Really?
I thought you were single like me.
I've never had any particular desire to get married. I just happened to meet the right person.
I envy you. And what's more, you're married and you didn't even tell me, your sister. You're so distant. You didn't even invite me to your wedding.
We didn't have a wedding. My husband was busy with his work, so we just registered the marriage.
But you should have at least told me you were married.
I didn't think it was necessary to tell you.
Why not?
Because you never seemed interested in me. If anything, I annoyed you.
It's true that we didn't seem to be that close as sisters. Or maybe it was more like we were on bad terms?
That's what I thought. Even though we're chatting like this now, we weren't as close in the past, were we?
But now that you're married, it's a different story. As a sister, I have to congratulate you.
Thank you.
By the way, what's your husband like?
Huh?
You know, tall or short, his age, what kind of work he does?
I guess he's on the tall side. He's the same age as me. He's a doctor.
You don't say!
Huh?
Is he handsome?
Well, I guess he's one of the good-looking ones, but...
I knew it.
Why do you ask that?
Your husband is a super catch.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's handsome, tall, and a doctor, right? He's way too good.
Huh?
Hey, let me meet your husband sometime.
Why all of a sudden?
Introduce me to your husband.
What?
What? You don't want me to meet him? I'm your sister.
I'm sorry, but I don't really want you to meet him.
Why not?
You're the one who got in the way every time I had a boyfriend.
I got in the way?
Yes, you did. Ever since we were in school. You were bad-mouthing me to my boyfriends. You tried to get them to break up with me.
Is that what happened?
We never actually broke up, but you would spread rumors about me. It was very stressful.
I don't remember that.
Don't tell me you don't remember.
I don't remember something that long ago.
I won't let you be the only one that is happy. That's what you always used to say. You always tried to break up the relationship between me and my boyfriend. That's why I don't want you to meet my husband.
You know what? There's no need to dredge up the past. Besides, I'm almost 40. I'm an adult. Don't worry about that. I know. Can I go over to your place next week?
Huh?
You and your husband are off on work Sunday, right? I really want to meet him.
Next week's no good.
Why not? I won't say anything bad about you anymore.
My husband and I won't be home next week. We're going on a trip.
Just you and your husband?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Alaska.
Then I'll go with you.
You will?
I'll take a day off too, and I'll go with you.
What are you talking about?
3 is more exciting than 2, right? I've never been to Alaska. Alaska is big and rich in nature, right? I'm looking forward to it.
Wait a minute. Why are you coming along on a married couple's trip?
Oh, so I can't?
Of course not.
Oh, you're no fun. It's not fair that you get to have your high-class husband all to yourself.
I told you, this is a married couple's trip.
We're sisters. We can at least go sightseeing together.
You're just trying to get in the way, aren't you?
I'm not trying to get in your way.
I don't trust you.
You're not a very nice sister.
I can't help it. I can't forget what you did to me in the past. Besides, you and my husband don't even know each other. He'd be annoyed if you just showed up.
How about we meet there?
What?
Instead of going together from the beginning, let's just pretend to meet there by chance.
That's no good either. Don't cause any trouble.
It's not fair. We are sisters, but you are the only one who is happy. I'm still single and living alone.
Then why don't you find someone to marry too?
Even if you say so, it's hard for me to meet someone. Most of my friends around me are married. They don't invite me to parties anymore. Men used to come up to me when I was walking alone on the street. But now, no one will come up to me.
Why don't you try going to marriage activity parties?
What's with that condescending tone? Are you making fun of me for being single?
I'm not making fun of you. If you want to get married, you shouldn't just wait to meet someone.
But still, I can't believe you found such a great guy. You never know, do you? I don't understand why he fell in love with you.
He says he likes my face.
That's just flattery.
You don't get married on flattery.
He's a doctor and he's tall and handsome. He's too good for you.
So, good luck finding someone good, sister.
By the way, when are you going on your trip next week?
I'm not telling you.
Come on, tell me. I'll see you off at the airport.
You don't have to do that.
This is your last chance to cop that attitude.
What?
Oh, nothing. Have a good trip.
Thank you. Well, I'd better get started on dinner. See you later.
Grace, guess where I am now?
Huh, sis?
Actually, I'm in Alaska.
Oh, don't tell me.
I took paid vacation to accommodate your travel schedule. I'm not going to let you be the only one to have a good time, you know.
How did you know when I was going on my trip? How did you get that information?
I asked Dad.
What? I'm sure I reminded Mom and Dad not to tell you anything.
You're so naive. I told Dad I had to take you to the airport on short notice. He told me on the spot.
I see. Alaska is a pretty big place. I'm sure I won't be seeing you here. So you just enjoy your trip.
You think you're so smart, don't you?
Huh?
Hey, you must be pretty frantic by now.
Why?
Because I'm the one who successfully hijacked the honeymoon. I got your husband.
Huh?
Your handsome husband is too good for you. I was waiting at the airport so that I could steal him away from you.
Oh damn, you're a stalker.
Poor Grace. As soon as he got to the airport, I took your husband away from you. You're alone in a hotel right now, right?
What are you talking about?
At first, I didn't have any intention to take him away from you, you know? I was just curious about what your husband looked like. I was watching you from a distance, but once I saw him up close, I felt like I was destined to be with him, and from that moment on, I couldn't stop loving him. It seemed he felt the same way. We went to the hotel I had booked and we did the deed. I'm sorry I took away your honeymoon and your husband. I just had to have him no matter what.
You know,
he's marrying me, so you get the hell out and get a divorce.
Oh, is that so? Rest assured, I'm not gonna fall for any of your bullshit.
Huh?
If it's my husband, he's right next to me.
What are you talking about? He's with me.
Yeah, I'm going to dinner with my husband now. If you want to get married, go ahead.
I know you're frustrated that I took your husband away from you, but why didn't you tell a better lie? A honeymoon by yourself is just a waste of time.
No, I'm not alone. It's not my honeymoon.
Huh?
It's our 10th wedding anniversary.
10th anniversary?
That's right.
Then I feel even worse for you. You were together for 10 years, but he was so easily taken away by me.
Oh God.
We just got our marriage certificates. I'm going to submit the papers to City Hall as soon as you guys get a divorce. I'm surprised that it was a short-lived marriage. I felt love for him and we've already made love. There's no turning back now. Just give up on him and get a divorce.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll end it here.
Grace must be crying tears of regret right now. I'll enjoy your share of the happiness, so forgive me.
Okay. Goodbye.
Great job, Grace. You divorced him as soon as you came back from your trip, didn't you? Well, it was supposed to be an anniversary trip, but it turned into a heartbreak trip. That's right, you divorced as soon as possible. But thank God. Thanks to you, we got married. I'm so lucky to have a sister who loves me. He says he's happy to marry a beautiful woman too. We're going to be happy. You'll regret it for the rest of your life that you dug your own grave by choosing a guy way out of your league. Low income, low educated men are the best for you. Hey Grace, are you so frustrated that you can't even reply? I'll be inviting you to my wedding soon. Please look forward to it. Grace, everything was all screwed up.
What's wrong, sis?
I'll return him after all. I don't care if I have to pay compensation. Just let me get divorced.
What? What's going on all of a sudden?
What's so high class about him?
What?
You said your husband was a doctor, right?
Yes, but...
Liar! He was just a businessman working for an exploitative company.
Exploitative company?
He works from early in the morning till late at night for a meager salary. He goes out drinking with colleagues every night, saying it's work-related. His boss calls him out on his days off as well. We're newlyweds, but we don't have much time to spend together.
Wow, that's tough.
Don't make it sound like it's someone else's problem. And as soon as we got married, we had to move in with my in-laws. My mother-in-law has been bullying me from the very beginning. She made me quit my job to become a full-time housewife. I was told not to leave the house except to go shopping, and I'm under constant surveillance. My father-in-law pretends he doesn't see anything, and he prods me saying that it's my duty as a wife to obey my mother-in-law. Even if I ask my husband for help, he's hardly ever home because he works for an unscrupulous company. Why do I have to go through this?
What a disaster, huh? But why are you talking about giving me my husband back?
Of course, I'm giving him back. He was originally your husband.
What? Who are you talking about?
Huh?
Because my husband is a doctor who works at a hospital, not a sweatshop. Your husband and my husband are different people.
Huh? That can't be true. Because I took your husband away from you on vacation.
How can you say that you stole my husband in the first place?
Because I saw you with a handsome man at the airport. I saw you with my own eyes. If he wasn't your husband, then who was he? And when he was away from you, I approached him. I asked him to come on a trip with me. He took me up on the offer right away.
Ah, I kind of see where this is going. Listen, I need you to calm down.
What?
That's a friend of my husband's.
A friend?
Yes, a friend from school.
Huh?
I see. You mistook my husband's friend for my husband. It's true, his friend is handsome too.
Wait a minute. Why was his friend traveling with you?
We weren't traveling together. He was in Alaska on a business trip. So we decided to meet up since he was there. The three of us had coffee at the airport. You saw him and me. When you saw us, I think my husband had gone to the restroom.
Oh no. You mean I had the wrong guy?
That's what I'm thinking.
You've got to be kidding me. If that's the case, we should get a divorce right away.
But you like him, don't you? You're lucky you married the handsome man of your dreams.
Don't be silly. What I wanted was your husband. No matter how handsome he is, I can't stay married to a man who works for a bad company and has parents that bully his wife.
Even if you say so, you're the one who started this.
Then will you trade me your husband?
Huh?
I want a good husband too. You've been with him for 10 years. It's time you gave him to me.
Are you stupid, sis?
Even if we get divorced now, I'll be 40 years old. It's not easy to find a new husband. If I trade him for your husband, it'll be a quick and easy way to make me happy.
I can't talk to you any longer. My husband will be home soon. Take care.
Wait, Grace.
I'm sorry, but could you not contact me anymore? I don't want to have anything to do with a sister who always tries to get in the way of my happiness.
Grace? Grace, is now a good time? I have something I want to discuss with you. Please listen to me. Hey, Grace.
What is it? I told you not to contact me anymore.
I have a favor to ask you.
If you're asking me to trade husbands or something, I'm not interested.
It's not that. I need your help.
You need help?
I can't stand living with my in-laws. I asked my husband for a divorce, but he got mad and said you're the one who seduced me. He wouldn't give me a divorce at all.
Well, you were the one who made the first move, weren't you?
On the contrary, he told his parents that I wanted a divorce. They started keeping even a closer watch on me.
Oh my.
That's why I'm trying to get out of this house.
You mean just leaving without telling them?
Yes. Mom and Dad live far away, and I don't have anywhere to go when I leave. So I'm asking you to hide me at your house.
What?
Wouldn't that be nice? Your husband is a doctor and he makes a lot of money. You have a big house, right? So just me living there is okay, isn't it?
I don't want to do that.
Why not? Your sister is in trouble and you won't help her?
On the contrary, why should I help my sister? Even though it ended as just an attempt, you tried to steal my husband. It's also insane to secretly follow your sister and her husband on their trip. The folks also said they're going to cut ties with you.
Oh, no way! Then what am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
You want me to be homeless?
Why don't you just rent an apartment?
They made me quit my job. I don't have money to rent an apartment.
Why don't you get another job?
I can't get another job at my age.
You can't get a full-time job, but you can get a part-time one. Anyway, don't come looking to me for help.
But you're the only person I can rely on. When I bragged that I stole my sister's husband, all my friends left me.
I don't care about that. Pity yourself, you fool.
Hey, please help me. I won't do it again. I'll never think of taking your husband away from you again. So help me get a divorce. Just let me live in your house for a little while.
Since you don't seem to understand, let me tell you something, sister. There are certain things in life that you only have one shot at. Sometimes you lose your credit, you never get it back. You know, I think you've always been a little annoyed with me. I was a fool to think for even a moment that we can reconcile as adults.
Don't say that. We've only got each other.
You're the one who tried to steal your sister's husband, aren't you? You had it all coming. Well then, I have a date with my husband.
It's not fair that you are the only one. You get a high-spec husband. You've been married for 10 years and you're still in love with your husband. Share a little happiness with me too.
So don't depend on me anymore. You've got to work hard yourself to get happiness.
I tried, but I couldn't find happiness. Even now, I'm trying to divorce my husband.
You're trying in the wrong way. Could you just stop bothering me from now on?
Then lend me money.
Huh?
If you won't let me live in your house, lend me the money to rent an apartment.
I don't want to. I told you not to depend on me.
I'll work and pay you back.
Bye, sis.
Wait, Grace. I'm sorry. Please help me.
After that, my sister tried to escape from her parents-in-law's house. But her husband and mother-in-law found her and took her back immediately. Then she begged her husband to leave her, but the divorce was never granted. She seems to be spending her life as a housewife, half a slave, while enduring bullying and constant surveillance. On the other hand, after my sister's fiasco, I moved out just to be safe. My vindictive sister seemed to have found out my whereabouts, so I had to prevent her from attacking me. My husband is very busy at work. He takes me on petite trips on his days off. He also values our time together as a couple. I would like to continue to spend time with my husband, whom I love very much, and to get along well with him.
Hey, Lynn, are you still awake? Melinda, what's up at this hour? Today's wedding was absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad you could make it. We couldn't really talk, so I thought I'd text you now. Okay. Your husband, Jean, is it? He's so hot. He looks like a model. Yeah, but honestly, I fell for his caring and reliable personality more than his looks. Oh, nice. What kind of guy is he? What does he do for work? He works in sales at a regular company. He's been there for quite a while now. Wow, that's great. Stability is nice. You're so lucky. I want to marry someone amazing like him too. You'll meet someone wonderful soon. You're beautiful and have such a bright personality. That's true. There's actually a guy nearby who might be a good fit. Oh, really? Do you have a boyfriend now? That's a secret. But honestly, I didn't expect you to get married before me. Why not? I'm 4 years older, so it's nothing strange, right? Yeah, but you're kind of plain compared to me. Not that pretty and never really popular. Losing to you is a bit frustrating. You're still as blunt as ever. We all have different tastes, you know. Well, as long as you're happy, I guess. I just hope I find someone soon too. You will, Melinda. All right, talk to you later. Maybe next time I text, I'll have my own engagement news. Hey, Lynn, how have you been? Oh, Melinda, it's been a while. I have some big news to tell you. Big news? Yeah, I'm getting married. Really? Congratulations. Isn't it amazing? Remember when I texted you a year ago and said my next message might be about my engagement? I vaguely remember that. So, who's the lucky guy? Well, you actually know him. Oh, someone I know? There aren't many guys I know. It's the person closest to you. You don't mean John, do you? There's no way it's my husband, right? Actually, yes, it's him. What do you mean? He's married to me. How are you marrying him? We aren't even divorced yet. I couldn't stand you getting married before me. When I found out he was smart and good-looking, I decided I had to steal him. What the heck? How could you even think that way? A guy like him shouldn't be with someone of your level. He suits me better. I need to talk to him. He said he wasn't coming back home anymore. He's decided to divorce you, and you can throw out all his stuff. But everything seemed fine yesterday. He was just tolerating you to avoid the hassle. Lately, he's been coming home late, right? He didn't want to see you. Does he really dislike me that much? He said he's been interested in me since we met at the wedding. I guess I'm more attractive than you. It might be hard to accept, but it's the reality. How could you do this? I might be at fault, but he's to blame too. He gave in to my temptation. Guess you weren't enough for him. I need to talk to him. He's blocked your number already. Then I'll contact him at his office.
That's so like you, Lynn. It'll be so annoying if I get a call about that while I'm at work. Anyway, he quit his job. He thought you might show up there. He left his job just to avoid me? Exactly. What have I done to him? Maybe you're too serious. You're boring. And you're too competent. Guys might feel they aren't needed. But I had to learn to be responsible as the oldest daughter. You were always so unreliable. That was all an act. Guys find vulnerability cute. They like it. How do you not know this at your age? Enough. I need to talk to Jean. I won't agree to the divorce until I do. Melinda, what on earth did you do? You told Jean's parents lies about me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. I couldn't reach Jean, so I went to see his parents. They told me they didn't want to see the face of a useless wife and turned me away. You must have told them something. I just told them you were cheating and doing nothing around the house. What the heck? I've never cheated, and I've never slacked off with housework. Why would you make up such lies? I had to. I really wanted to be with Jean. I needed his parents on my side. You're unbelievable. You should just give up on him. If he's not contacting you, it means he doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. I'll be happy enough for both of us. You should find yourself a plain guy who suits you better. Hey, Lynn. It's been a while. It's Melinda. Melinda? Are you surprised? You haven't blocked me, huh? I didn't expect to hear from you. Maybe you still have feelings for Jean? Not exactly. Guess what? Perfect timing. I'm giving him back to you. What do you mean? Remember when he quit his job when divorcing you 5 years ago? I thought he'd find a new job quickly, but he couldn't. So for the past 5 years, he's been doing short-term jobs and using up his savings. It's been tough. I see. He's finally got a temp job, but I'm tired of this poor lifestyle. So I'm giving this broke loser back to you. I married him because he was hot, but now he doesn't even take care of his appearance, and he's just some old guy. Are you seriously saying this? Of course. I don't need the guy I took from you anymore. Introduce me to a new one, okay? I'm thinking of going back to Mom and Dad's place for now. Their place? I'm living there now. Oh, you've been there? Then move out before I get there. Why should I move out? You should find your own place. I told you, I don't have any money. I wouldn't mind living with you, but you'd hate it, right? Of course I would. And it's not just me living there. You mean Mom and Dad? I haven't told them yet, but they've always doted on me, so they'll agree for sure. It's not that. I'm married now. My husband is living here with me. Holy cow! You got married? When? To whom? 2 years ago, to a regular guy. A regular guy? What does he do? He's a cosmetic surgeon. A surgeon? You with your looks managed to snag a high-level guy? Thanks a lot. What are you talking about? I'm saying I'll steal your husband again. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it the first time, and now you're still plotting. Come on. You don't match up with him anyway. I'm giving you Jean back, so you two can be a couple again. There's no way we can get back together. He cheated and we divorced. I'm just looking out for you. If I take your current husband, you'll be alone again. So, I'm giving him back to you to avoid that. Do you seriously think you can steal my husband? It'll be easy. It was the first time. You'll never find another man, you know? Huh? What do you mean? You won't be able to steal my husband, and no other man will want you. Yeah, right. I always get guys' attention. It's hilarious that you're confident even after losing your ex-husband to me. I'm definitely going to steal that doctor. You don't need to move out. I'm coming to get him. Hey, Lynn, I'm moving in today. Today? It's the first time I heard of it. I told you in the last text. But today? That's way too sudden. Come on. I used to live there anyway. My stuff should arrive in about 20 minutes. Move it in for me. I'll be there in about 30 minutes. Did you get Mom and Dad's permission? Nope. But once my stuff gets there, they'll have to let me in. How selfish. I told you I'm not moving out. I said it's fine. It's a chance to steal your husband anyway. Since I don't have my own room, I'll sleep in your room with you guys. Stop it. It's no big deal. I'm excited to meet him. Thanks for getting me another guy. You have no idea what's going on. What? First off, about your move. Mom and Dad don't want to let you in. Why not? That's unfair. I'm their daughter too, so I have the right to live there. I pay the mortgage, and the house is in my name. Oh, really? Since I started working, I've been doing that. Dad can't work anymore because of his health. I had no idea. He paid the mortgage for many years, so I asked him about you coming back. He said absolutely not. Why? That's so mean. Do you really not understand why? You ruined my marriage. To Dad, you're his daughter, but I am too. He doesn't want to let someone who hurt his daughter into the house. He respects my decision, so he left it up to me. No way! Of course I don't want you in the house. Don't say that. Let me in. And about my husband, he already despises you. He hasn't even met me. You'll never know until we meet, right? He knows you very well. You probably won't recognize him from this picture. I don't know this hot guy. If he looked like this, I'd never forget him. Remember your middle school classmate, Nick? Holy cow! Is this him? He did say his parents were doctors, but he didn't look like this. He was much uglier. He wore glasses, was chubby, and was far from hot. He lost over 40 pounds during college. He also switched to contacts, so his appearance changed drastically. Ah, that's why he's so handsome now. You guys didn't get along, did you? He says he's disgusted by you. He was always so gloomy, and his mumbling annoyed me. He said he still remembers what you did to him. Even if you try to get close to him, he'll never fall for you, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. That might be true. Now that you know my husband is Nick, do you still think you can steal him? Well, maybe not. You can still change your mind now. Should I send your things back? Or are you coming here anyway? Fine. Whatever. If he's your husband, I don't have the confidence to steal him, and I don't even want to. I'll just go back to the house where Jean is. All right. I'll send your things back then. This is so frustrating. Lynn, I don't know what to do. Are you back home already? I just got home, but Jean is gone. What's going on here? I looked through the window, and it seemed like all his stuff was gone too. He moved out while I was planning to move back with you. Looks like it. How could he leave without telling me? You were the one who left first. But still, he must have some feelings for me. Isn't it too quick to leave? Listen, this is hard to say. What is it? Have you looked in the mirror recently? What? You've always been cute, but age catches up with everyone. You're 35 now, right? After all the struggles with Jean, it must show on your face. Oh no, I thought I still looked young, but I do look older. What do I do? It's not just about looks. He probably got tired of many things about you. I've never been dumped before. You can't fight time. With my looks now, finding a guy is going to be hard. Oh, right. There's Nick. He's a cosmetic surgeon. I'll just ask him to give me a makeover. You just said you have no money. He's my brother-in-law and a former classmate. He could do it for free. I'll get my youthful looks back and snag another hot guy. There's no way he'll do it for free. You need to face reality. Jean left you. And how are you going to support yourself? I can't. I'm not working. I spent all my savings on the moving company. What am I supposed to do now? I was planning to have Jean pay for the moving expenses. Geez, even though you were planning to leave him and divorce? But I came back to make things right with him. You're being incredibly selfish. No wonder he wanted to leave. Aren't you going to take my side? I'm not taking sides. You who stole my ex-husband and the man who married his ex-wife's sister, I'm not siding with either of you. I'm sorry, Lynn. Please forgive me for everything. I know I've been stupid. I regret it. Please, can we move past this? I can't. You tried to steal my husband twice, even if you failed this time. I'm really sorry. I'm begging for your forgiveness. I gave the house keys to Jean, and now I can't even get into the house. At least, let me stay with you until he comes back. I'll do anything, please. I already told you. Dad and I don't want you in the house. Oh, come on. Besides, the house you know is only livable until today. What do you mean? Nick built a big house for us. We're moving there. Then take me with you. I want to live there too. It must be a mansion. There's no room for you, and Nick doesn't want you there. Oh God, as long as he's your husband, I can't be close to you. Exactly. What am I supposed to do now? I have no place to stay and no money. How am I going to survive? You're not a child. Figure it out yourself. I'm busy with the move, so goodbye. Wait, Lynn. I'm not done talking. Lynn? Did you block me? Please, help me. Don't leave me alone. Melinda sold her bags and clothes and stayed at a cheap motel for the night. The next day, she found a live-in job to survive. However, the job wasn't something she could proudly tell others about. Despite the high pay, it took a toll on her both mentally and physically. She couldn't quit because she needed the money, and she was in despair every day while working. She begged Jean not to leave her, but he had already lost all feelings for her, and they didn't get back together. She now lives in constant regret about stealing him from me, and she watches her appearance deteriorate. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my second marriage with Nick and happily living in a luxurious mansion with my parents. Thanks to my wicked sister who took my first husband, I ended up marrying Nick. For that, I suppose I should be somewhat grateful to her.
Nancy? Come on. I've been calling you since a while ago and you're ignoring me? Hurry up and answer the phone. I thought I was getting several notifications. It was you, Sarah. I've been busy all day and couldn't answer the phone. What on earth do you want? What's with your attitude today? I came all the way to the country. Why should I be kicked out? I'm going to charge you for the hotel, transportation, and everything else. You even charge me money after behaving in such an insane manner? Huh? What did I do? Today was my mother's funeral. Wearing a red dress to the funeral? What kind of nerve do you have? Oh, is there a law against wearing a red dress to a funeral? I don't care about the law. It's insane. It couldn't be helped. It was the only dress I had. Don't tell me you don't have mourning clothes. Don't make fun of me. I have mourning clothes. Then why did you bother to come in a red dress? It's only my daughter-in-law's mother's funeral, so it doesn't matter what I wear. What? I hate plain clothes. My husband is dead now, but he was an executive at a big company, you know. As the wife of a former executive, I want to be glamorously dressed at all times. Unbelievable. What's more, you saw us crying in memory of my mother, and you burst into laughter, didn't you? All the relatives were pissed off. We all wanted to send my mother off quietly, but... What's wrong with laughing? It's not appropriate to laugh at a funeral. Because it was so funny. I couldn't hold back my laughter. Huh? Your tears were just an act anyway, weren't they? You're happy inside because your mother passed away, and you're going to get a big inheritance, aren't you? Why do you look so sad on such a happy day? I beg your pardon? If you're so happy, why don't you smile more? You look like an idiot for fake crying. My mother was a housewife, so her inheritance is not much. Even if she had left me a large inheritance, I don't know how I can smile when I lost my beloved mother. Oh, excuse me. I forgot that your parents were poor, weren't they? So there's no way you can receive an inheritance, huh? It was a mistake to invite you to the funeral just because you were my husband's mother. Then you shouldn't have asked me to come in the first place. Anyway, I wasted all that money on transportation and hotel room because you kicked me out. I'm going to ask you to pay all the expenses I paid. Sarah, do you have something against my mother? What? You wore a red dress and started laughing hysterically at her funeral. Obviously, you're harassing my mother, weren't you? Oh, I have nothing against your mother. I never saw her outside of weddings and funerals. The last time I saw her was over 10 years ago. Then why did you do such a terrible thing? I was punishing you. Punishing me? You seduced my precious son. Huh? I was against your marriage. Kevin insisted that it had to be you, so I had no choice but to approve the marriage. But the truth is, I didn't want a woman at the lower rung like you as my son's wife. A woman at the lower rung? You're a high school dropout, right, Nancy? Does a high school dropout mean I'm at the lower rung? Nowadays, if you're a high school dropout, of course, you're at the lower rung. You didn't have the money to go to college, so you left high school and started working, right? On the other hand, my family has been highly educated for generations. Some are doctors, some are executives. They are all highly paid elites.
If a poor woman like you comes into my family's prestige would fall. But you're a housewife, right? I don't think a housewife is elite or high class. Shut up! I supported my husband behind the scenes so I didn't have to work. Anyway, I didn't want my son to marry you. I wanted to find a more suitable woman for my son. I can't believe you're saying that now. Kevin and I got married more than 15 years ago. But it's still not too late, right? Kevin is still in his 30s. Fortunately, you two don't have any children. I'm going to have Kevin leave you as soon as possible and remarry a young lady of a decent family. So you're trying to get Kevin and I to break up? Is that why you acted like that at the funeral? That's right. I made you want to quit being in our family. Nancy, you looked at me with a red face and trembled. If you don't want to feel like that again, you should divorce Kevin. I see. So you were doing it on purpose. But I don't think Kevin has any intention of divorcing me. Why not? Because Kevin was appalled by your clothes and attitude. So I think it's you who's going to be cut off. Don't be ridiculous. It's a miracle that the family at the lower rung like yours could be related to a brilliant family like mine. It's just a passing fancy that Kevin, an educated elite, chose a woman like you. I bet Kevin will wake up one day and say he's divorcing you. Please don't mix him up with you, the insane mother. He apologized to all the relatives on your behalf. No matter what Kevin says, I'll get him to divorce you. In the meantime, I'll charge you for my travel expenses and the dry cleaning of my dress. Let's see. Altogether, you can pay me $10,000. What? I don't understand. Why do I have to pay for the dry cleaning? Of course, I'm not going to pay your travel expenses either. You saw me tripping in front of the funeral hall, didn't you? Thanks to that, the muddy water from the puddle splashed on my dress and stained it. You deserve to pay for the dry cleaning. Well, that's not my fault, is it? You tripped because you wore ridiculously high-heeled shoes. That's why you tripped. Oh, are you jealous of my nice high heels? Excuse me? Come to think of it, you wore low-heeled plain shoes at the funeral, didn't you? You're poor. That's why you only have such boring shoes, right? I'm just trying to be mindful of the occasion. People don't wear fancy high heels to funerals. Go ahead and snap at me while you still can. Kevin will throw you out one of these days. The day will come when you'll cry and apologize for challenging me. That's not gonna happen. I'm getting tired of talking to you, Sarah. The funeral just ended and I still have a lot to do. Now if you'll excuse me. Wait, you're running away? You'll pay for my travel expenses and dry cleaning, right? No, I won't. You must. Next time I see you, I'll make sure you pay. I don't think there will be a next time. I don't intend to see you ever again. Oh, it's my birthday next month. Are you not going to come to my birthday party? I'm sure you won't be happy to see me. That's not true. The more people, the merrier. I'm planning to rent a big venue again this year. I'll make sure you will be there too. You made fun of me so much and now you want me to come to your birthday party? How selfish can you be? As long as you're Kevin's wife, I need you to attend all family events. Please keep your schedule open. And don't forget to bring the money for my travel expense and the dry cleaning. Nancy? Hey, Nancy, I haven't heard back from you. Well, are you trying to ignore your mother-in-law, you cheeky woman? You can't disobey me. Nancy, can we talk now?
Yes, sure. How's it going over there?
Well, things aren't going very well. I texted you to tell you I might not be able to come back yet.
Your mother is so stubborn. Well, considering how she behaved at the funeral, I'm not surprised.
Your folks are still mad, aren't they? I'm really sorry I put you through that too.
No, it's not your fault. They're all still pretty angry, and I think that's natural. I told everyone that you rushed to your parents' house to protest. Everyone says that, unlike your mother, you're a man of integrity.
I see. But it's going to be difficult to get my mom to apologize. When I told her to apologize to your deceased mother and the bereaved family members, she said she'll think about it after I get divorced. I don't know what that means.
She wants you to divorce me. She said she didn't want a woman at the lower rung like me to be your wife.
What's that? How can you be a woman at the lower rung?
In her mind, a high school dropout equals a person at the lower rung. And since she was kicked out in the middle of the funeral, she wants me to pay for her hotel and transportation. She also wants me to pay for dry cleaning since her dress got dirty because of me. And even when I said no, she still insisted that I bring the money to her birthday party. It's just absurd, and I just ignored the text.
I'm sorry for having such an insane parent. She used to be a better person when my dad was alive.
Your father was a sensible man.
Ever since he left, Mom started to be selfish, as if the restraint has been lifted. So for now, Nancy, you can ignore everything my mom says.
I understand. You're going through a lot, aren't you?
Yeah. It's fine for me that she says this and that to me because I'm her son. But I'd never thought she would act like that at your mother's funeral. I'll try my best to convince Mom to apologize to all of your relatives. Nancy, where are you now? It's my birthday party today, and you haven't come to the venue yet?
I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't remember promising to attend your birthday party.
I told you to come on the funeral day.
I can't make it today.
What? Why?
We're having a family gathering today in memory of my mom.
Oh, well, that's good timing.
What?
Bring all the relatives and come to my birthday party.
What?
You can always have a gathering in memory of your mother. My birthday only comes once a year. You should make it a priority.
I can't do that. I haven't made any preparations, and neither have the relatives around me. It's so sudden.
You don't have to make any preparations, just get here. Kevin says he can't come to my birthday party because of his work. It's better to have as many people as possible. The venue is Restaurant A in front of Station S. Bring your relatives right now. And don't forget to bring the $10,000 I asked you the other day.
That's absurd. We don't even have the time to change.
Why do you have to change?
Because we're here to remember my mother.
So what? If you don't show up, I'll really make you divorce Kevin.
What? Are you still saying that?
I don't want a woman who disregards her mother-in-law.
I can't believe this.
You should be thankful that I invited you to my birthday party in the first place. I'll show your poor relatives what a high-class party is like.
Fine. There are 15 of us here. We're all on our way there now.
Oh, now we're talking.
Well, we'll be relentless.
What?
No, it's nothing. It'll take about 30 minutes to get to Restaurant A from here.
I'll be waiting for you, so be as quick as you can.
Nancy!
Sarah, what's wrong?
Hey, what's going on? What are you guys wearing?
Mourning clothes.
Ugh. Why were you wearing mourning clothes to a happy birthday party?
Well, you wore a bright red dress to my mother's funeral, so we dressed according to your standards. Is there a problem?
Don't be ridiculous. Kevin came later on and even he had changed into mourning clothes too. What's going on?
I think that was Kevin's way of expressing his feelings.
What?
No matter how much you don't like me, wearing a red dress and high heels to my mother's funeral was just insane. Furthermore, you never said a word of apology to us. On the contrary, you asked me to pay for your travel expenses and dry cleaning. You asked me for money.
I couldn't forgive you, the uneducated woman, for taking Kevin away from me. My husband is dead and I live alone. I wanted to get my son back no matter what.
But when I went to greet you and your husband before Kevin and I got married, you and your husband agreed to our marriage. At that time, you said my educational background didn't matter. You also said you're happy that Kevin was going to have such a nice woman as his wife.
That was a lie, of course. I was just pretending to be an understanding mother-in-law for my husband's sake. You showed up with all your relatives in mourning clothes. I was embarrassed.
But it was you who told me to come right away, and that we didn't have to change.
I did say that, but I didn't expect everyone to be in mourning clothes.
It's a memorial service for the deceased, so it's natural that we would be in mourning clothes.
Why would you hold such a gathering on my birthday in the first place? I told you beforehand to keep your schedule free for my birthday party.
Actually, this plan started a month ago.
Huh? What does that mean?
It was Kevin who came up with this plan.
Wait, Kevin was in on it too?
He was planning to punish you, since you didn't even apologize for the trouble you caused at my mother's funeral.
That's terrible. I can't believe you're harassing me in such a roundabout way.
Do you now understand the anger of my relatives whose funeral was ruined? You looked so miserable when you saw us dressed in mourning and started to panic. I'm sure my mother in heaven will be comforted by this.
What an evil woman!
Don't worry, Sarah. I won't have anything to do with you anymore.
Oh well, so you're divorcing Kevin then?
No, I'm not divorcing Kevin. Kevin said he's cutting ties with you.
Oh no.
After you caused the commotion at my mother's funeral, Kevin apologized desperately to my relatives. And I'm sure he tried many times to persuade you to apologize, but you never listened to him. You wanted me to put your birthday before my mother's memorial service.
I get it. I'll apologize. I'll make a sincere apology, so please give me back Kevin.
Kevin is right next to me now. He says, I'm not going back to my mother. I don't think of you as my mother anymore.
Oh no. I can't believe that my son is taken by a woman at the lower rung. Oh, you don't have to pay the $10,000 I was charging you. I won't do anything to make you poorer than you already are. So please, don't tell me you're cutting me off.
About that, Sarah, you assumed that because I was a high school dropout, I was a poor woman at the lower rung. But actually, I'm holding a position at the company.
What?
Is this really such a surprise? I've been in the workforce for almost 20 years now. It's not that surprising. By the way, my salary is about the same as Kevin's.
No way.
And you look down on my relatives, saying that they were a family at the lower rung. It's true that many of my relatives are high school dropouts as well. But some of them have worked hard, and as a result, they have achieved a higher position within the company and became executives. Some have succeeded in business and became presidents of large corporations. Wait, that's not what I heard at all. It's nothing to brag about. I'm not like you, who thinks that your husband's status equals your own. Kevin and all of my relatives will cut all ties with you from now on. Wait a minute, Nancy. Well then, goodbye. Nancy! After that, Sarah visited my parents' house to apologize to my relatives. She also made a sincere apology to my mother's memorial portrait, and she pleaded with Kevin to somehow hold off on cutting ties with her. But Kevin's will was firm. He told his mother that he would not have anything to do with her and would never visit his parents' house again. Sarah seemed to be completely depressed because her beloved son had abandoned her. She no longer sends me harassing messages like she used to. She's now spending her old age alone and lonely in her spacious house where no one visits. As for me, I sometimes visit my parents' house with my husband. My father, my husband, and I have dinner together. My husband seems to get along well with my father, and when I see them talking happily like a real father and son, it makes me smile too. I'm sure that my mother in heaven is happy to see us getting along so well.
Amanda, give me back my beloved son. I believe that you guys were getting on well. I never thought you'd be cheating. He was devastated by your betrayal and jumped off a cliff. Oh, my poor son. He's only 35, a whole life ahead of him. Amanda, at least have the decency to reply. Hey, are you seriously ignoring your mother-in-law? My son passed away because of you. I'll never forgive you for that. A cheating wife, a traitor, you better not show up at the funeral.
Daniel, honey, you're alive, right?
What's the matter, hon? I'm here, alive and well.
Phew, good to hear.
What happened?
Sorry, I got this weird message on Telegram earlier.
Weird message?
Yeah, it was super creepy.
Who was it from?
Hold on, let me confirm first. Your mom doesn't have a smartphone, right?
Yeah, she's still sticking with her flip phone. She's not big on new tech. She says she'll stick with it until the bitter end.
Which means she can't use Telegram.
No, she can't. She'll probably upgrade to a smartphone eventually. But she's more into talking than texting anyway. She might never bother with texting apps.
Yeah, I agree.
So what's up? Does the weird message you got have something to do with Mom?
Well, it's weird because it came from an ID I didn't recognize, but the displayed name was MIL.
Mother-in-law?
Yeah, it's weird for someone to set their name as MIL. Just to be sure, I wanted to check with you.
So basically, Mom got a new smartphone without us knowing and started using Telegram?
I thought that at first, but it seems different. The content was just way off, you know.
What was it?
It's so grim, I'm hesitant to even put it in words. I'm sure it'll probably upset you.
But it came from someone claiming to be my mom, right?
Well, technically, but if this person is calling themselves mother-in-law, there's only one person they could be referring to. Your mom.
In that case, it might be wise for me to understand the content too.
I guess, yeah. You're heading to her place now, right?
Yep. I'm on the train heading there as we speak.
Okay. Might be good to check before you arrive.
Alright, can you send me a screenshot later?
Got it, but I'm worried. Really, just keep your guard up when you see it.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, I almost screamed when I first read it.
That's shocking? Must be serious then. Okay, I'll be careful. I read it, hun.
Aw, baby, are you okay?
I'm fine, but yeah, this is seriously messed up. It made me sick to my stomach.
See?
There's no way this is from Mom. This person's talking about a son who jumped off a cliff, but here I am, alive and well. Who the heck is she talking about?
Exactly. I knew it couldn't be about you. But it was just so shocking that I got worried if you were okay. I panicked and texted you.
Thanks. I'm alright though.
Yeah, thank goodness. Seriously, who do you think sent that message? Maybe it was supposed to go to someone else and accidentally came to me?
But they know your name. It's definitely directed at you.
You're right.
It's best if you don't get involved any further. We don't know if it's just a prank or someone with a grudge against you. This person could be dangerous. You might get more of these creepy messages in the future.
Ugh, I hope not. I don't want to keep dealing with this.
For now, it's probably best to just ignore it until I get back tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Maybe it's a good idea to avoid going out too. If anything happens, I want you to contact me immediately. But I'll be driving tomorrow morning, so I might not be able to reply right away.
I don't have anywhere to go, so I'll stay home.
Make sure to double check the locks, just in case.
Got it.
And if any suspicious people show up, don't open the door.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Amanda, do you even realize you're someone's wife? Not only have you not replied to me once since then, but you haven't even gone back home. After treating your husband so horribly, ignoring the messages from your mother-in-law is unbelievable. What are you thinking? Even if you're a cheating traitor, you're still my daughter-in-law. Isn't it too much to ask to do your best for the sake of your late husband for the one last time? Are you reading this? I don't know where you are right now, but hurry back. Amanda.
Honey, sorry for hitting you up so late. You might be sleeping already. If you're up though, let me know.
Hey, no worries. Just got out of the shower a bit ago.
Nice. Is your mom already in bed?
No, she's still up. Something wrong?
Got another message from that same person.
Seriously?
They keep calling too. I'm starting to worry they'll show up at the house or something.
Man, who the heck is it? Pretending to be my mom and freaking you out.
Your mom would never pull stuff like this.
By the way, I actually checked and she's still using the flip phone.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So whoever's bothering you isn't her.
Have you already told her about it?
Oh yeah, showed her the screenshot you sent me.
She must have been livid.
Yeah, she was like, this is outrageous. How disturbing to discuss my son who's alive and well like this.
Can't blame her for being angry. So there's definitely an impostor out there.
Oh, hold up.
What?
Mom's looking at the screenshot again. She thinks she recognizes the profile picture of the imposter.
The profile picture?
I mean, not exactly the profile picture itself, but she feels like she's seen the actual thing in the picture somewhere before. She says it was displayed in someone's house.
The profile pic. It's a handmade looking teddy bear, right?
Exactly. Probably handmade. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've seen it somewhere too.
You too?
Yeah, can't quite put my finger on it though.
So there's a chance this person is connected to your mom and you.
Yeah, probably. That teddy bear was likely displayed in the house of someone we know. Either way, I don't want to leave you alone. I'll head over there early tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
Honey, I remember now.
What's going on all of a sudden? Aren't you still at work?
It just came to me while working. The house where that teddy bear was.
Okay, whose house?
Your ex-husband.
Liam? No way.
Well, technically, it's his ex-family home, I guess. They moved out, so another family should be living there now, but...
Alright. You guys were childhood friends. You went to preschool through middle school together.
Yeah, and I met you through a mutual friend of Liam and me.
Right.
He lived in that house until midway through high school, but his parents got divorced and his dad moved out. Soon after that, he and his mom moved too. Since our moms were close friends in the same neighborhood, we used to hang out at each other's houses a lot when we were kids.
So that teddy bear in the picture, you saw it back then?
Yeah, probably handmade by his mom. it was made with colorful fabric, so it's stuck in my memory. So you probably know what happened afterward, but about 10 years ago it came out that his mom had a huge debt, and they had a huge fight, which led to their estrangement.
Yeah, I met him after they cut ties, so I never met his mom.
Things are starting to make sense now.
Really?
You know the impostor's message about her son jumping off a cliff because of his wife's affair or whatever? And she mentioned a funeral, right? If it was really him, wouldn't I have heard about it through our mutual friends?
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
I'll check with friends who might know something.
Yeah, please do.
Amanda, how long are you planning to ignore me? Give me a response already. Honestly, how many times do I have to tell you? Ignoring your husband's mother like this.
You need to cut it out.
Oh, finally replied. But you, that's just plain rude. You can't just tell your mother-in-law to cut it out, you know.
Listen, my mother-in-law is right next to me, so who are you?
Who am I? I'm your mother-in-law, of course.
My mother-in-law is literally rolling on the floor laughing next to me right now.
That can't be. What do you mean?
She's laughing her head off, seeing her impostor sending messages.
Imposter?
And also, the husband who supposedly fell off the cliff is alive and thriving. He's at work right now, just like any other day.
You're lying. My son isn't in this world anymore.
Quit making up stories about other people's husbands passing away, would you? Do you want to talk to my mother-in-law, who's right next to me, to confirm?
Hold on. The person next to you isn't your mother-in-law. I'm the real deal.
Do you still insist on that, even though it's obvious you're the fake?
What are you talking about?
Actually, a few days ago, we started living together. Right now, we're having lunch.
Living together?
Recently, my husband and I bought a new house. We were concerned about her house getting old, so we decided to have her move in with us. On the day you sent those alarming messages, my husband went to pick her up. She's been here since. What nonsense are you spouting?
I'm not living with anyone. I still live alone in my apartment. Honestly, you've been talking nonsense all this time. Cut it out.
Living alone in an apartment means you're definitely not my mother-in-law. Her house was a standalone. If I have to forcefully call you my mother-in-law, maybe you're my former mother-in-law. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
What? Former?
You're Heidi, right?
Yes.
You're my ex-husband Liam's mother.
Did you say he's your ex-husband? I thought you were just cheating on him, but you got remarried already? To who?
I can't tell you that.
Tell me.
I can't just spill personal info to a stranger.
We're not strangers, we're family.
Former family, remember?
Never mind the tedious details, just tell me who you married.
Nope. You realize now you got the wrong person to send messages to, so please don't contact me again. Goodbye.
Wait, Amanda. Amanda, you better cough up $200,000 as compensation for your affair. Technically, it should go to Liam, but because of you, he isn't around anymore, so I'll take it as his proxy. I'm the only one who can clear his regrets, being his mother-in-law. I'll send you my bank account details later, so make sure you pay up by next Wednesday. I won't accept anything other than a lump sum. No installments. Amanda, today's the deadline for the transfer. I haven't seen the money coming in yet. Don't tell me you forgot.
Ugh, it's you again.
What about the compensation? I told you it had to be paid in one lump sum, right?
I have no reason to pay you.
You cheated and now you won't even listen to your husband's mother?
Let me clarify. I quit being your daughter-in-law a long time ago.
I got that, but that doesn't change the fact that you cheated.
I didn't cheat.
Oh, please. What are you saying now? You confessed just the other day that you married your affair partner. I won't let you act like that confession never happened.
I'm telling you, I didn't cheat. My current husband and I started dating over 2 years after I divorced Liam.
Wait, after the divorce?
To start from the beginning, Liam and I divorced 4 years ago.
Are you really? That long ago?
You didn't know? Well, we've been living separate lives since he cut ties with me 10 years ago, you know. The reason for the divorce was that we felt our lives were going in different directions, and it was difficult to live together due to differences in values. It was an amicable divorce, without any blame, so no compensation was involved.
I see.
You seriously didn't know anything?
But he jumped off a cliff because of his wife's infidelity.
No, he's alive, you know.
Wait,
Apart from a scraped leg, he's perfectly fine.
what are you talking about? There's no way falling off a cliff would result in just a scrape.
Listen to me, Heidi. It's been 10 years since he cut ties with you. You live far away, making it difficult to get accurate information. The truth about him jumping off a cliff is that he went on a hike with friends to see a cliff edge spot. On the way back, he stumbled in the parking lot, injuring his leg.
Are you kidding me?
There was indeed infidelity on the wife's part, but that's old news from 6 months ago, and they're already divorced. In other words, the cliff incident has nothing to do with it.
I see.
How he went from tripping in a parking lot to falling off a cliff is beyond me, but he's indeed alive and well.
Well, as long as he's okay.
Let me ask you, have you heard anything about his funeral?
I just assumed I wasn't told because we're estranged.
Oh, and this is crucial. I wasn't the one who cheated. It was his new wife.
Oh.
I got divorced 4 years ago. There's no way of cheating after that.
I mean, I didn't even know he had remarried. When I heard about the affair, I immediately thought of you.
I see. Anyway, I've given you all the information I found, so I don't have any reason or obligation to deal with you anymore.
Wait, hold on. What about $200,000?
Excuse me?
The compensation. You promised to pay it all at once.
Yeah, right. I never made such a promise. Since I divorced him, I have nothing to do with you anymore. I have no obligations to pay you anything.
That's a problem.
How?
I'm in debt.
In debt?
Yeah, I owe $100,000.
Whoa, that much? What did you use it for?
I got a bit hooked on gambling.
Geez, but why demand $200,000 when you owe $100,000?
I figured I'd use the extra to hit the casino again and hit the jackpot this time.
Unbelievable.
Come on, it's a good deal, right? Give me $200,000. When I make a profit, I'll share it with you.
I can't deal with this nonsense.
Oh, come on.
I got freaked out for nothing.
Amanda?
So goodbye.
Wait, please give me $200,000.
Knowing the true identity of the impostor, I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. I spent some anxious days worrying about my husband's safety and if I was also being targeted, but to think it was my ex-mother-in-law I've never even met. My ex-husband Liam heard about the whole ordeal too, and he called to apologize. I was curious how she got my Telegram ID, but according to him, a relative accidentally spilled it to her. I've taken measures on their end, so hopefully I won't have any more issues. As for the gambling addict, Heidi, demanding $200,000, well, she's apparently working hard now trying to pay off her inflated debts. Honestly, she's just a stranger to me, so I couldn't care less about her, but I hope she'll stop thinking about making a quick buck through gambling and start living a decent life. On the other hand, my husband, his mother, and I are enjoying our ordinary life together. Despite being dragged around by Heidi, I'm looking forward to spending a peaceful, harmonious time with my family from now on.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.